In my first experience here at Saratoga and any live racing event, I feel that Trakus has helped me while watching the monitor really see the placement of the horses with great ease. Trakus makes it very clear about the position of the horses, and it is very, very much up to date, second by second.
I think that Trakus makes a big difference, especially back here in the backyard, because when you're watching it on the screen, all the horses, it can seem kind of complicated, like there's a lot happening, but with just the numbers on the bottom, you can really focus on each horse. It makes it a lot less complicated. It makes the whole entire racing experience a lot better.
I don't always pay 100% attention. I might be in conversation with someone who I came to the track with, and I can catch up in the race immediately without having to kind of fumble around and figure out which horse is where. It's very easy to follow. I love it.
What Trakus does is it just helps me to follow the horses around the track, especially in spots where maybe your view would get blocked or you'll lose them in the pack. You know, it's very helpful to know where the horses are that you're rooting for, that you bet on throughout the course of the race.
First time I ever came to the race was in 1972 when I saw Secretariat blow away a field in the Hopeful. The quality of racing at Saratoga is second to none. Sometimes when I see one of those chicklets move really quick, I'll pick up on it, and that's big because sometimes those little quick bursts of speed are a reference point for a future bet.
Trakus really improved my experience so far. Keeping track of horses is a lot easier. Following the races, knowing where my horses are, enhances my betting experience, and I think it's a great invention. It makes me want to put more money on it because I know exactly what's going on.
The numbers are the horses, and it's so much easier as they're making the turns, the numbers round the turns. It just makes it really easy to follow who's jockeying for the first place, who's in last place. It just makes it so much easier to follow the entire race.
You know, it's hard to innovate in a sport like this that's been around for over 100 years. That's probably one of the best innovations for whether it's an experienced racetrack goer like Harold and myself, or especially somebody who's new to the track who doesn't use binoculars.
Trakus makes it easier to tell exactly how far apart the horses are, where they're going, the speed. I think it works very well.
Trakus has changed everything for me here at Saratoga, so whether it's just watching a race when I have money on it or just watching a race out of enjoyment, it really does change the experience from a fan's perspective. It makes you know the race a lot better inside and out.
I wouldn't be able to track the race visibly, so I appreciate Trakus.
We just won. We won. So
woo! It was very, very exciting to watch the chips move and watch number 7 go into first.